Okay, I'm just setting up to, I'm going to cut the small gear first. And if you've watched any of my other videos, or watched the video of making a gear without an indexer, I'm using that concept because I can't, I don't have the divisions on this little indexer, so I put a piece of tape around it, and you can see the lines on there. If you've watched my other video, you know what I did there. I went, laid it out, divided that piece of tape into 16 equal spaces. So now I'll just put a pointer on here, probably put a magnet and a pointer on there, or even, you know, what I should do is sometime is drill and tap a hole into this, probably right up on top, drill and tap a hole so I can bolt the pointer on there. Although I could just use that, the normal, it's kind of up a ways. Hard to make, because I could be off quite a bit. I'd like to have like a X-Acto blade or something lay across here. That's why I was thinking maybe 2 magnets, so I can just put it like that. Let's just see if I'm going to set the camera down here. I'm going to just try to see if I can get a couple magnets and get it to stay. I don't know if I can get it up high enough. Oh, I could come off this bottom edge like that. I want something that's going to be fairly stable and not going to move around, especially if I bump it. I may just go ahead and drill and tap a hole in the top, thinking that's my best option. My best option is to just quick drill and tap a hole. I just got to be careful not to hit the indexing. Well, you know what? I can clamp something on the vise also. So anyway, I'll worry about that when I get over to the mill. But for now, I've got my index marks on there. I need to find the exact center line of this, and I thought that I had I had engraved it on here, but I don't see it engraved anywhere. This time I'm going to, though. When I pick up that center line, I'm going to engrave the center line on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a high stand here in my Cadillac gauge over here, and I'm just going to, this is 375, so I'll just take my indicator here, take an indicator, high stand, and I will pick up the top. Oops. I wonder it ain't moving. I got tightened the wrong knob. Never mind. I'll get there. Alright. This will give me the exact center line. There's 0. And we'll come over to the Cadillac gauge. And we will pick up. Okay, the top of that pin is exactly 2 inches, 944 and 2/10. So and this is a 375. So 187.5. Subtract that from that, and that will give me 7. 7, 5, 8, 7, 2 inches, 756.7. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to engrave that on here so that the next time I don't have to do that. If my math is correct, let's just double check here. 12, 7, 14, 13, 14, 8, 9. Yep, that's right. 2 inches, 756.8. That gives me right to the center line, so I know where the center line, where my tool has to be when I get over to the mill. So I gotta start the mill up in home everything, and when I get that far, I'll get back. Catch you later. Okay, I'm over here on the mill. I got the mill started up here. I usually shut it all the way down when I'm not using it. Let it sit there and run. So we'll take the end mill out here that I was engraving with. And we're going to put an indicator in here, and we're going to bolt this down here. I was going to put it in the vise, but I decided to bolt it to the table with a couple step clamps. Get this out and call it. Put in a 1/2 inch collet here. Put my indicator in here. And tighten it up. Okay. So we want to come down and dial in across there, the front of it there. So we'll take and this out. And I'll take the Z down. I don't want to run into anything here. Trying to reach around the tripod that I got sitting here. I think that's about good enough. Run into my kind of a pain to dial this in. I've always used it in the vise. I've never used it not being in the vise, I guess. Crank the table up a little bit. Alright. I don't know if you guys can see the indicator or not, but I can. And oh, I gotta get I don't have no clamps at all on there yet. Be nice to have at least one to swivel around, right? That should work. Okay. I should put this one to the front of that. that one on this side. And we're going to have to bring it out a little bit. There. I should have had this done already before I started videoing, I guess. I just thought that I'd show you when I go through the setup. And I'll be cutting on the back sides, I think. Yeah, I want to come in from the back side and climb cut across it. So we got one clamp there on the back. Let me get a wrench here to snug it up. Snug this one up here. And then the other one will go right here. I should, if I want to put a pointer on there, I'm going to want to put it on, so I might want to slide a T-nut through there before I put that clamp on. That'll give me capability of clamping. Well, I could have slid it from the other end, but kind of a pain to slide it through everything. Okay, so we got an extra T-nut down there in case I want to clamp something there. And we'll get this one over here if I can get it in the slot. Come on. And this underneath. Right. Now, set my indicator. Let's move it out. Oops. Let's slow down a little bit. Okay. Wow, look at that. It stopped right on to 0. That don't happen very often. All right, now we're going to feed over and that don't happen very often either, get it that close. Up against my stop, or up against my over travel. I should have probably went that way a little bit with it. It'll be okay. I'm looking for my little hammer. And tap that in a little bit. That's 0 there. I got to reset my. I hit the over travel, so I got to reset. Well, I could crank it too by hand. I'll just reset it. Alright, we're $1.5 down under. Try not to hit the over travel this time. About a thou in that distance. Touch the indicator. Trying to work around a tripod sometimes can be a little bit of a pain. All right. 0. Okay. I'm not gaining on it. That's because I'm in the corner over there. Sometimes that makes it difficult. So we're half thou above. Not quite a quarter thou. Had a moose run through town this morning. Every now and then that happens. Went right by a friend of mine's house. He got some video of it. Ran down the street. They come up the river, or come down the river behind our house a lot of times, and I never get to see them because they're down on the river. And they usually come through when we're not looking, when we're sleeping. But this morning they got some video of it, which is kind of cool. A bull moose too. Wasn't a cow. Okay, so we're set straight. Now we can, I'll want to swing the center line in. So I'll get the indicator over here. Actually, do I need to swing the center? No, I don't. Because I'm going to put the material in there. I'm going to have a line scribed on it. And then we'll line up the hob cutter. And when I touch, then I'll set my diameter there. So we're about ready to get some stock mounted in here. And I'll get a line scribed on it, so I can take this out. Oh, I got to get a pointer yet lined up. Need to line up a pointer here. And that's why I was saying that I want to put something here to a clamp or clamp something down. Find something about the right height. A little higher. A little higher. Oh yeah, that would work right about there. Just thinking to myself, if this is what I want, the route that I want to go. I think it is, because then I can actually line it up pretty close, I think, each time. Get right up on it. Yep, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get some clamps to clamp up here, because I'm going to be coming in over here. So get a stud long enough. And a clamp. And step blocks. It's not going to be clamped real tight, so normally I'd have the full thread in my nut, in the nut there, but I'm not, like I say, it's not going to be quite tight, super duper tight that it's holding anything other than a block for a visual aid. Just about a full nut anyway. And we need to swing this over a little bit though, because we're on the edge of right there. Tighten that up. Don't want it rubbing though either. It's not rubbing, is it? Nope, it's not rubbing. Right there, there, there. That should work. So, I'm going to take this out. And where's the wrench here? Take the indicator out. Drop it.